Hai Indonesia, apa kabar? Aku Sasha Alex Sloan. Check out my interview on creativedisc.com, the number one music website in Indonesia.
Hi, City Bestie, back with me, Dini, on another CreativeDisc exclusive interview. And right now, I am with one of the American singers who is originally from Boston, and she just released her third album, Me Again, last May. So she's so talented, her voice is amazing. Yeah, so without further ado, here it is, Sasha Alex Sloan. Hi,
Hello.
Sasha.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining. And first of all, Sasha, I want to apologize if I keep stumbling and being starstruck because I am a fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. Mhm. So as you can see, my Spotify is playing your new album. You can see it here.
We love to see it. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you for your time. Thank you for joining today. How are you, by the way?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very great today to finally meet you virtually. All right, so let's jump to the first question. Me again. Your songs sound honest, emotional, even raw and deep. So, can you tell us about the inspiration behind your new album?
Yeah, I think a lot of the inspiration came from just a lot of change that was happening in my life. And, professionally, personally, there were just a lot of things going on. And I was just in a sad season of life. And it kind of inspired this new album sonically and lyrically.
Okay, so can you shed some light on the writing process for us?
Yeah, so for me, I always start with lyric. So I always have some sort of idea or concept. And then, for me, I'll kind of find something I really want to say. And then I will figure out like the sound for that lyric that makes the most sense and kind of fit melody to lyric as I go.
All right. So, is there a song, one or two song on this album that holds a special meaning for you?
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of songs on this album that are just so meaningful and personal. I think for me, the song Kids and then the song Good Enough are two songs that are just very like personal and special to me.
Oh, great. So, in this opportunity, I want to admit that I listened to the song Kids like 5 to 7 times in a row.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like that so much. And besides the part parents become the kids, which I totally agree with, I also like the part there ain't much life to live. I like it the most as it
Oh,
makes me want to enjoy my time with my family. Yeah.
I know. I feel like as I'm getting
Okay.
older, it's like starting to,
Mhm.
you know, this album's even different just because I'm like 29 now, I feel like when I was making
Hmm.
music in the past, it was like a 21-year-old's brain, which is just so different from a 30-year-old's
Hmm.
brain. And yeah, well, thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah, so you can say that this album is more mature than your previous works.
Yeah, I think so. I think I think
Mhm.
that type of album has always been inside me, but I've always been like pushed into this pop lane. And I feel like
Mm,
since I've been independent, I've been able to just do what I want to do, which is more mature singer-songwritery lyrics and emotion.
mhm. Yeah. Okay, so in Me Again, you only have one collaborator, Raven Kelly, in the Falling Out of Like single. So how did this collaboration initially come about?
Yeah, so for me, I'd always been a huge fan of Rustin Kelly,
Mm,
and he is just an incredible artist, and we both live in the same city. And I asked my team if they would
mm,
ask his team if he wanted to write with me, and he said yes. So
mm,
that's the first song we ever wrote together. And I wrote that song about me, but it's mostly about my parents' relationship. And
mm,
it just felt like it fit the record really well. So I put it on, and I kept him on there because it's meant to be a duet, because like the parts are, you know, written to be a duet. So
mm. Will you perform it live with Raven Kelly?
I hope so. I hope maybe in the Nashville show if he's around, or maybe if we're in the same city somewhere, he'll come out and do it with me.
Uh, okay, great. We cannot wait. So, are there any other projects or collaboration in the future that we can look forward to?
I have a couple coming this year, yes, but I'm not allowed to say.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, it's gonna be your surprise in the future.
I'm
Okay.
being surprised.
Okay, we will look forward for it. And so, is it your first album since you became an independent musician?
Yeah, the only thing I had released independently before was my first EP, in like 2017
Hmm.
or 18 or something like that. So I think it was 2017, which is crazy. But yeah, so it's my first album as an independent artist.
So what has been the biggest challenge you faced since becoming an independent musician?
I would just say like trusting myself. I think before I had a really large team, and I always had so many different opinions being thrown at me, and I had nothing thrown at me this time. It was just whatever I wanted to do, which I hadn't felt that freedom in a long
Hmm.
time. So I think the most challenging thing has just been like trusting myself and trusting my own taste, and not, comparison shopping and looking at other people around me, and being like, what are they making? What are they doing? And just trusting my instincts.
Okay. Oh, that's good for you. But how do you handle the pressure and expectation in the music industry?
Yeah, I was just telling my husband, I finally feel at peace with whatever's meant to happen. And, when this album came out, I was in a really, well, while I was making this album, I was in a really bad place. And um when it came out, I was not well. Like I was like, I think I'm just gonna quit music. And I don't know, I read some mean comments about the album, and I got really sad. And then I was like, am I even good at music? And that being said, I finally feel like in the past couple weeks since the album's come out, I finally feel at peace with whatever is meant to be will be. And, we as artists, we can't control how art will be perceived in the world. And, I'm actually finally okay with that.
Okay, that's sounds good. All right. So you can say that you can write songs and creating your works like more convenient than before.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So I learned from your Instagram that you will hold a Me Again Asia tour starting this August. and Jakarta will be one of your tour stops. Oh my God! And you will perform at Lalala Fest on 25 August. So, is your upcoming performance at Lalala Fest your first performance in Indonesia?
Yes. I'm really, really excited.
Oh, right.
Yep,
We
can't
are so
wait.
excited too. So, are there any special preparations to
Are there any, sorry, any what?
special preparations?
Hesitations?
Preparations.
Oh, preparation.
Hmm.
Yes, I have to rehearse. I have to get my band
Sure.
together and I need to
Hmm.
relearn all my songs. Um, yeah, and I think just every time I go to Asia, I get so jet lagged. So I need to like
Oh,
be
okay.
really well rested
Hmm.
and maybe not drink and try to eat well while I'm there.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you expect from the audience in Indonesia?
Um, that's a great question. I'm not sure. I feel like they're gonna be loud in a good way and have a lot of energy and I don't know. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, Indonesian audience is very crowd. They are amazing and enthusiastic people. So I will I will make you sure that it will be incredible performance for you too. Not only for the audience, but for you too. I believe that.
Oh, that's awesome. I believe that too.
Okay. So maybe this is gonna be my last question. Do you have any special messages for your fans in Indonesia regarding to your upcoming tour?
I just want to say I hope to see you there. I'm really excited to come to Indonesia for the first time. And if you come to a show, I hope you have a great time.
We will. Oh my God. So, all right, Sasha Alex Sloan, thank you for our chat today. Good luck for your tour and see you in Jakarta in August.
Yes, see you soon. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Good luck and have a nice day.